Okay. Let's try one more mission. With Cherrystone overwhelmed, Murcia must get her people to safety. So we meet at last, Queen Murcia of Cherrystone.
My queen.
My queen, that's Valder, Lord of Felheim, Master of the Fell Gods.
Valder!
Oh no! Ragnar has power but lacks discipline. I fall short on neither. Oh, this is a battle we cannot win. Quick, fireball! So we retreat, but where do we go? The Gloomwoods. It's our only option. It sounds like a terrible place. Even our puppy doesn't like it. Does the Queen of Cherrystone give up her... We're just going to abandon our entire kingdom to the necromancers? Sounds suspicious. You get him, boy. It's okay, Caesar.
Let's go.
Let's start the retreat. We have no choice. Fireball. Fireball. Not impressed with their bravery.
Huh?
Has word spread? Does everyone know we're leaving? They do. The citizenry is already on the move. Everyone's just going to abandon the kingdom. They're coming via the West Road, but the Felheim Legion isn't far behind. We have to get them out of here fast. Indeed. Best use the wagon to ferry them towards our stronghold. Vehicles like these cover a lot of ground, on the roads especially. They're the fastest way to reach the front line. I suggest you climb into this one yourself, and then order it outwards towards the villagers. Okay, that's cool. So we got wagons.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Now move the wagon south to the location of the villagers. The wagon can only hold one unit at a time, and the villagers count. Exit the wagon using drop, blah blah blah. Alright, we don't have a choice. We're heading this way. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Drop them off near our barracks. Now I'm here, I can look for enemy troops. Yes. And ferry your villagers with the wagon. Alternate the use of the wagon to transport your troops to battle in the villages to safety.
Yeah.
That's clever. So we have a barracks up here. And I assume enemies down here. Maybe up here. Cool. And we got a knight that for now we'll just head this way. Ooh, we have a stronghold this time. How much money do we make, just so I know ahead of time? We're making 400 gold per turn. We've got enough for a ranger or another wagon, pikeman. Wonder what we should make. I mean, I expect we're going this way, but we don't really have a lot of frontline troops on that side. I really like the idea of having more rangers. Although maybe we should recruit, like... Maybe we should try to get knights, because knights are fast. I'm gonna get at least one ranger. I might be overly liking rangers. We'll see. I'm just going to leave these guys there, because I don't know if I'm going to need them somewhere else yet. There's no enemies on screen, so what can I do? There we go. Down south it is.
No.
Oh, the Felheim Legion! I have to protect the villages. What if we lose the troops? Groups. Go, as a commander, you're strong enough to handle the first wave. Is there a way to just turn... There should be a button that shows all enemy movement so you can just stay out of their range. We don't want to go past the house yet. Alright, you've got yourself a villager. Villager can start heading towards the escape. Knight will come down to help me. Probably the ranger as well. Although I could use the wagon... Maybe next turn, I don't know. If they come far enough, the archer can just move and shoot them. Alright, let's get some more pikemen. Maybe we'll use the wagon to move the pikemen around. Now, if we are attacked from that side... I don't know, it might be better to kind of wait in the grass. Have a ranger over here taking shots if we moved this way a little bit. Archers attacking our house. They can't fire back. That's too bad. Alright, we do have enemies up north. Not a huge surprise. Okay, so what are we going to do? We could kill the archer in one shot. Could kill not a swordsman in one shot. The villagers are coming from that side, so I'll keep the wagon over here. Drop off some extra soldiers. I'm going to recruit another ranger to help deal with the northern group. Might want to put the ranger in here if I can get her there. Him, her, whatever. I must have moved the knight a little bit too close to get a crit. But yeah, let's deal with the archer right away. No indirect fire for you. And then commander, doesn't matter too much who we go after. We'll take 1% versus 2%, so I'll go with the 1%. Actually, it really wouldn't matter. If we regenerate 5% per turn, then... can't hardly lose. Alright, and then archer's coming down. If he was really brave, I guess... maybe I should have attacked this guy just so that my archer was a bit more protected, but... I mean, we can heal up if we have to. As long as I hold on to that house. That's pretty much it for that turn.
My queen.
Villagers have arrived. Alright, he did go after the archer, which is... I mean, that's not a bad idea, but... you're not going to one-shot it, right? Right? I'm really going after this house. Well, this guy just suicides. To be fair, that's nice, because it saves me an attack. Less nice in terms of I need to use that health to heal. Another group of enemies. Maybe we should try to fight just outside of their range. So, like, they have to move up one turn and then we crush them, kind of thing. Can't actually get on to the wagon this turn. Too bad. So what I should do is, if the villagers can only move 3 squares, we should line the wagon up so that next turn, 1, 2, 3, join the wagon there. That way we'll get the maximum distance for the drop-off. And also, I mean, actually, we can go all the way up to there. They can get into the zone in 1 turn. That's probably okay. Yeah, we're just going to move that archer over, sort of in preparation. This one, we're probably going to heal up after we kill this guy, and we're just going to stay out of range of these enemies for 1 turn. He could stand here, but he won't be able to attack the town. And maybe by moving the knight back, he'll be in better range to charge in next turn anyway. Maybe, I don't know. Alright. Archer over here, heal up. I know I'm spending some money. That was kind of a waste, taking all that damage. I don't have a swordsman to get bonus from... Could just move on down, but no, we'll stick together. Maybe it would have been smarter to send a swordsman down to get the crits with the commander. We have 2 pikemen. I think 2 pikemen and archer will be more than enough up here. So let's start sending a swordsman or 2 down to help out with our commander, maybe. Yeah, this should be fine for now. I mean, they don't really have any attacks. They just move closer. Okay, they're going to have more reinforcements after all. So, a little bit change of plans. Okay, so how do we want to deal with this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we stand adjacent to the pikeman, we won't take damage from him. I doubt we can one-shot him, no. Unfortunately, we can't really get to the swordsman this turn. Can't even... Yeah, they had a pretty good spread there. I can't really do everything I wanted to do, but... Maybe I would have been smarter to pull back again, but... Oh well, we got to start fighting. We're gonna take us some hits. I could protect the archer, but I think it's smarter to get some damage. Okay, unfortunately, we can't shoot over the walls. Could play quite defensively there. I'd rather stand on the road with 0 defense. No, 2 damage is not going to do any significant. I'll do what the game suggests. It's fine. But yeah, getting that first shot at least will weaken them enough that they're not going to do very much damage back next turn. There we go. That's how we move around fast. Now, 1, 2. Well done, Queen Murcia. The first of the villagers made it. Keep going. Alright, so what I could do... I'm planning to move the wagon back here. I could recruit something here that can move over and then just rush down. Maybe this side is looking pretty good. The north side is looking a little weak. They've got 2 pikemen. I can recruit them another pikeman. And then we can figure out a way to drop them off over there and help. These guys, well, first off, we do have an in-range archer attack, and if you can do a crit without moving, that's probably the way to do it. It still didn't get 100%, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still wouldn't be a crit, huh? Oh, and these are actually pikemen, so our knight is actually at a fair disadvantage there. I guess we have to just do this hit here. Ah. Alright. I think this will open up my swordsman to finish off the pikeman after Murcia hits it. Or not. What I'll do is I'll put the swordsman in front of the knight, so the knight doesn't take bonus damage from these. The knight's a lot more expensive to heal than a swordsman, so I think the swordsmen are probably supposed to be our fodder units that take hits and then heal up for cheap. Now we are giving them a bit of a line there. So this will be a crit. We might just lose this guy straight up. Not quite, I guess. Pretty much figured this would happen. Still took a fair bit of damage. These guys clearly don't have very much defense, but it's okay. Oh, they're double teaming my poor little pikeman. Sad Murcia. This should be suicide, I'm sure. Alright, more reinforcements. I gotta not lose units, because we're continually getting attacked. That's good. Yeah, let's do that right away. Taking advantage of those crits. Well, my northern team seems to be doing pretty well. probably still better to do the attack. Better to deal 53 and take 28 than let them deal 53, right? Fortunately, we can't get a free hit. Yeah. Halfway dead. They won't be able to kill us, but this unit will definitely need some healing. Alright, 2 down. We're going to send the wagon back. I need more units down south, honestly, at this rate. It's really too bad that that first pikeman died, now that I've finally got a second pikeman ready. A little bit worried about getting overwhelmed down here. We can do 70% damage. Can move 4 squares, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I was thinking of moving the archer to here, shooting down. Wish I could stand on the house. It'd be a bit suicidal. We could send our cav down. Unfortunately, I keep not getting cav crits, which are disappointing. Ignore the pikemen, just move down. Mostly kill the swordsman. Deal a significant damage to the knight. Have the archer. Do it from here. Well. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna trust that our commander will survive. The knights get a pretty good attack in, at least. Commander keeps their knight locked down a bit better. And we have a pikeman and a swordsman coming down, so we got reinforcements. Dealing damage to their full health units should reduce the amount of damage we take back the most. Also, we're, like, pretty hyped up there. I think it'll be more valuable to weaken the high health pikemen. Although I know we could have finished off the other one, but I think that'll just reduce their damage the most. I don't know if I'm going to need any more help up there. So let's just reinforce and we can decide next turn where to send the ranger. I've still got lots of money. I think it's time for another knight. Most likely to get into the fray in time to help. Alright, so let's see what happens here. So their one full strength unit attacks Murcia. Does maybe 20% damage. She should be okay. They can't do much more damage, right? Take like 10% from the knights. We're mostly dead. Cav gets attacked by the pike, which is smart because they do bonus damage. But they're still killed. Weakened pike goes after the archers, which again, not the worst idea, but they do a lot of damage. Like that's 30% still dealt 30%. Yeah, I figured those guys would need some healing after that. That's fine. This has gone about as well as it could have gone, I think. And, of course, a bunch of reinforcements. I feel, I don't know, fired up.
My queen.
It's your groove, Queen Murcia. You've charged it for the very first time. Grooves are a gift. Commanders like you and I have them as we battle. You must use your groove to benefit your forces. I want to heal. Focus your energy and cast a healing aura. It will restore some measure of health to you and any nearby friends.
A tactical advantage.
When used at the right time, the ability may very well turn the tide of battle. But this turn we want to kill stuff, probably. These guys are going to have a bad day. Should try to pull this guy back. This pikeman would probably die if I leave him up here. Maybe. Well, he can't retreat very well one way or the other. You know what? I don't feel like being super defensive. I feel like being offensive. What is the life of some pikemen in the grander scheme? You can get him out of range of maybe all of them. Yeah. Get some help up here for next turn. Get another peasant on the wagon. I mean, we're doing pretty well fuddling the peasants away. That is the main goal here, right? Like, just evacuate all the villagers. It doesn't say how many there are, but I mean, we can do that. All right, so this turn we did pretty well killing stuff. We could probably heal up if we want. Got a pretty good force. Like, if I stand here, if they spawn, we'll have a critical for next turn. You know, instead of, like, moving back and letting them come at us, we're just going to be super aggressive. Also, you should probably heal before you do your attacks, if that's what you want to do. But, yeah, we'll heal Aura. It might be a bit of a waste here. You know, we could have waited till we really needed it, but I assume it takes her action. So yeah, you're not attacking with it. So you might as well do it before you need to attack. That was amazing! Can I do that all the time? Only when you've fought enough to charge your groove. The charge will slowly build up on its own, but fighting and defeating enemies will accelerate the process. That's good, so using her to kill stuff probably speeds it up. Yeah. But remember, we can't afford to lose you, so don't overstretch. Alright, so this side looks pretty good. This side is pretty good. I got 400 bucks. Let's just buy a swordsman. We could give them a second pikeman. I don't know. We could buy a wagon, but whoop-de-woo. Another group of refugees. Alright, so this guy's going to take some damage for sure. Oosh, even with a move, not crit, and hiding in the forest, that was really bad. Oh, they're still alive, just barely. Well, the knight's going to be able to chase them down, so that's the end of that. Alright. Now, we probably have to be careful of enemy knights, because they could probably hit down our refugees pretty easy. Now, I could send my knight over to help. Yeah, let's do that. I don't like indirect fire enemies. You gotta kill them really quickly. Too valuable. It's bad for the knight. And I don't know if it's worth it trying to get these guys healed up, but... I don't think this guy will be able to escape. Yeah, the swordsman will be able to hit him. But I can get my archer close enough that we'll be able to get a critical hit next turn. If they chase. They might just focus on the knight. I would like to have 2 pikemen on the south road, even though this force looks pretty good. So if I'm thinking someone's going to spawn here, I would really like to get my knight to get a critical. Attacks from a location 6 spaces away from where it starts. So we want to attack from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really want to see a crit here. And we'll put the swordsman here, right beside Murcia to get a crit here. And we'll have a crit there. So we have crit, 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 and a pikeman for backup. This should be pretty darn strong. This side, not quite done, but let's maybe get them another knight. Because I need some help up there quick. And I got lots of money. Alright, so the knight moved over to attack the knight. Knight versus knight. It's going to be a shame if we lose the knight to the swordman, but nope. I'd much rather lose the pike. That's fine. Yeah, this side's starting to look a little weak for sure. That side, though, nothing. Alright, let's see if our test works. We could crit. Unfortunately, it's a pikeman, so that plan not very successful. Critical archer, though. Critical swordsman, though. I wonder if we leave a unit here, we can block so they can't even spawn on us or something. That'd be pretty neat. So the way to take the least amount of damage on this side, I'm doing the easy side first, will be to have Murcia take a little bit of counter. Now, she won't be charging up her groove, but she will take very little counter damage, and then the knight can finish it off. So it's unoptimal in terms of charging her meter, but better for overall health. I'm still not convinced this is a critical, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's his maximum range. Maybe you can't critical something that you're weak against? I don't know. I guess pikemen probably have pike defense, so, you know. Okay, this side. The knights are going to be the most annoying because they're going to be able to chase our weak units down. So get them weakened. And just finish them off, maybe? I'm probably going to end up losing this cav, but... I mean, it said 23%. I thought we'd kill it, but... Alright, the cav will be ready to replace the dead cav. My pikeman will have a friend pikeman. We'll make him a friend. Ah, the last of the refugees. Once they're safe, you must escape too. Alright, they're going after my archers finally. Yep. But the other knights are mostly dead, so they shouldn't be able to finish them off. Also, not a bad counter. You really think so? That's not what I would have thought this guy would do at all. But, great. Thanks. Thanks for leaving everybody alive. Oh, this weather. Valder must be near. We must hurry. Though it'll be harder now. Our ranged units won't be able to give fire as far in severe weather. Aww. That's no fun. I want long-range archers. I guess it's a nice way to balance the... Oh, you can actually see the weather forecast. That's cool. So... yeah, only 2 range now, sadly. Okay. Can we just kill this guy easily? Yeah. Finish him. So we'll might as well heal our dudes up. I know it costs money and lowers the village, but we want to have good front line. On this side, I mean, it doesn't matter too much what I do down here. We've got them available. We can do whatever we need to do. And I think all we got to do is 2 more turns and our villager will be gone anyway. So we're pretty much done, I think. Maybe I'm making a huge mistake. We'll see. Seems like now that it's rain weather, maybe we don't want rangers so much. So we'll spend my surplus money on knights. Yeah, now they have archers too. Oh, Valder! And a ton of reinforcements. Maybe leaving my guys down here was a mistake. Fleeing your kingdom. A true queen would face ruin with her head held high. I mean, she's right here.
Valder!
Your Highness!
My queen, do not engage, Valder! You can't defeat him. Are you sure? I could try.
I won't let you down.
You're right. I won't let them down. I mean, try. How strong is he? 4 moves, Commander. Uses the Fell Gauntlet. If I kill him right now, can we end the war? Could do 23 damage. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could kill him. It looks like he's got a groove ready, so I assume if we can't kill him in a single round, we probably die. And because of his, like... because he's surrounded, we can't really get a lot of attacks on him. We could get, like, 2. So we probably are just gonna have to run, which is sad. Double pike. Yeah, I'd rather heal up this knight right now. And I'll use up a little bit of money to heal up a little bit, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I never seem to get the angle quite right for my knights. Unfortunately, looks like we probably should run away here. It's too bad. I was kind of looking forward to fighting all these guys. What is his special? Can we see... like, if he is ready for a groove, what's he gonna do? Raise dead. Valder raises skeleton from the ground. Immediately active. So he just gets a free unit? Kind of annoying. It's not as bad as it could be, though. I don't know what I should do. Should I try to fight these guys? We've got essentially 6 attacks against 6 units. Pretty even, and we get first strike. I mean, they have a boss, I have a boss. If we could just kill him. I mean, I assume he must have some tricks up his sleeve. I didn't really put my my pikemen in a very good spot. I think primarily we try to deal with their archers first. I know we'll get countered, but we've, you know, reduced the damage significantly. It's a crit because he's, you know, any unit that we leave with like 10-20% health is mostly useless. Finishing them off barely matters if we do this to most of them. Wish I'd had my pikemen in better spots. The knight might be able to kill that archer, though, if I kill this guy quick. It just depends on how strong Valder is, really, here. Ooh, it's a crit! It's a crit! I got my cavalry to do something. So much for my 30-minute episodes, eh? Turns out this was a serious fight. We could attack Valder. Ooh, that'd be pretty good.
I won't fail.
I mean, the enemy won't be able to do very much damage to Murcia. You cannot defeat me. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to defeat you just fine. We've certainly got the advantage on the first round. You're down to 2 pikemen. And I've got more knights on the way, really. Out of money, but that's fine. Let's see what happens. Who knows? If we die horribly, we die horribly. Alright, focusing fire on my hero. Not the worst idea they've ever had. She didn't do as much damage as I would like. So he hides. And raises a skeleton. Their spearmen keep attacking Murcia, which is, like I said, not totally dumb. But we'll probably be able to kill the spearmen next turn. Oh, they get... Maybe that's the problem, is they just get infinite reinforcements every round. Because that's kind of annoying if they can just respawn forever. Like, we've got a pretty good assault group here, but if they get, you know, 5 or 6 free units every single turn, then yeah. I can heal this round. And I even have a pikeman ready to kill a knight. I might have to run Murcia away, but I feel we'll spend a little bit more time fighting here. Also, this is our last villager, so maybe this just ends it.
My queen.
No. That was the last of the villagers. Time to get to safety. Okay, so I have to run away to finish the mission. Well, fine. I guess that kind of wraps up my decision making. I thought I could win. I could kill everything. Just all pikemen everywhere. Pikemen for days. Let's see. I could probably move this swordsman and have the pikeman get a crit. Wow, those guys are doing a lot of damage on the counter. Why are you... Oh, because you're a swordsman? Oh, because they're adjacent, they're getting extra damage. Right. Even on defense, they get extra damage, I guess. I wasn't 100% sure it worked that way. That's cool. So yeah, those guys are the big problem for sure. I'm glad I've got all these knights around, though. The knights are good. The knights are, like, super effective on this map for just running around killing stuff. Even if we're not getting a full kill, you know, 85% is mostly enough. So I'm going to try to pull Murcia out now that I've put her in harm's way. I think what I'll do... is I'll attack with a couple people, and then I'll use her to heal from up here. And then, you know, if I lose everybody while she runs away. Also, I can send the wagon down. So theoretically, I can pull her out pretty quick with that. These guys are going to defend closer to the wall. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I only got 3 more attacks. I'm going to heal after these attacks are done. I want my pikemen to be in formation. 35%'s fine. We'll be healed after that. And then my pikemen can move in to kill. And we're going to move up. So I've got, what, a radius 3 heal we want to hit at least. Well, I probably should use the cav to attack as well. If he's here... It is radius 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So if she stands there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. That'll work. And she'll be protected. And we'll get another new unit weakened a bit.
I'll save you all.
I mean, it's perfectly possible we could actually kill this guy. But if he gets, like, infinite regeneration, or infinite new units, it's not going to be very easy. This is a foolish attack. I love it. Just suicide yourself on my blade. This is I guess a good attack, because they get a little damage. They should have done that first, and then they would have had a critical on Murcia. Still not that impressive, if that's all they got this turn. Really? But if that's all they got, we could win! Why would I flee now? I don't know, guys. We could do this. I'm pretty confident we could do this. He's in really good defense, but... like... just want to see how much damage the archers. We do a little bit of archer... oh, he does regenerate, of course. So that's... on its own, that won't win it. I don't know. I'm just wasting time by fighting this out. Can I end the war early? 50% damage encounter. He certainly hits hard. I probably should just leave. It's just bugging me that, like, maybe there's a way to just end this right here. I think I'll just pull Murcia back and I'll let these guys do as much as they can, but... just try to get some kills without taking any damage, basically. What? You were supposed to move and attack, but apparently you didn't want to do it. I guess I have to click and click. Can't just mouse over. It's very tempting to take that hit. He'll only regenerate 5% per turn. Now, he probably can kill my pikeman next round, but...
Return to dust.
it's pretty strong, but I mean, commanders are strong. You cannot defeat me, he says. I wonder if he just... Oh! Is that the secret? He just fully heals every turn? Like, every time you deal damage, he just heals up automatically? He's got, like, instant regeneration? I guess that sort of explains it. That's too bad. Next turn... 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the wagon will get her to safety, basically. Alright, I think I figured it out. Sadly, even though we're strong enough to take him out, he has boss protection of some sort. Infinite regen. I wish I could afford another... I should have maybe just bought another ranger there, actually. That would have been smarter. Just so I had more reinforcements on this side, but we'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think this guy is actually that tough, except that he's got that automatic regen. And, of course, they get soldiers every turn. It's fine. So I probably gave up on my 3-star rating by trying to kill him, which, you know, whatever. Oh, you've made it! Well done, my queen. Maybe I should have killed a couple things. Before we ran off. Ah, she's so mad. She escaped.
Right.
I'll hunt them down and turn them into mincemeat.
Sigrid?
Go with her. Make sure this gets done properly.
Hmm?
And you? Valheim needs its master. I trust you to oversee this task. Well, we're victorious. We got a B. I think I'm going to redo it off camera between episodes. Because that's silly. That was close. We can't rest here. It's not safe. And we can't return without reinforcements.
Huh?
Can't we just regroup and... Nope. Valder is a skilled commander and he has infinite HP cheats. And the gauntlet he wields probably gives him that. To defeat him, we'll have to destroy it. Better aim for the neck. But we don't have the strength to do that alone. So what do we do? So what do we do? We'll head east to Heavensong and seek aid from Empress Tenri. Your father and the Empress were old friends. If anyone can help us, it's her. That's a long way.
Let's go.
But okay. Come on, good boy. Oh.
Fresh prey.
Forest goblins. Or something. Alright. Well, let's call that an episode here. Congratulations! Also, congratulations. So we'll continue our adventures next episode. I think I'm going to take a short break between recording and just, you know, get some higher rankings just for fun. Also make sure I understand how some of the mechanics work a bit better. Also, holy smokes, this turned into an hour and 10 minutes. Probably this turned into episode 3 and I split the two up because that's a bit much. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I think we're probably just going to stick to one mission per episode. You know, we had 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10-minute episodes, and then suddenly an hour-long mission. So I imagine from here on out, they'll take a little bit longer, and we'll just do one per video. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and have a great day yourself.